I know gold is not in her. She's a diamond under her. Wanna lay you down. I'll try.
We're African Clean Energy and we're a family company. So in terms of coming together, that was quite straightforward. My brother and my father founded the company in 2011. The idea really came from seeing a need for this product. So my parents live in Africa, they live in Lesotho, and they saw how many people were still cooking on open fires, the amount of fuel that it takes. And my brother is an environmental engineer, so my dad and him kind of talked about this problem and then thought, how are we going to be able to solve this problem for people without it seeming like, hey, we're here to solve your problem. It needs to be a desirable product as well. Problems with cooking exist. So when you look at people using paraffin or charcoal or open fire, the health risks and the environmental problems that are attached to those are really significant in the world. So that was something that was sort of the main focus initially. However, it's such a cool product. We've realized that everybody can find a use for it. There really isn't a market in the world, I think, where no one would want it. So we actually brought it into the Netherlands with our crowdfunding campaign, and we found a lot of interest in it. A lot of people really wanted to see it work, wanted to cook on it. It's actually a really great tool for camping, for festivals. The decision to start crowdfunding was actually based on the fact that we wanted to raise awareness for the problem as well. So to be able to tell people that over 4 million people die from the effects of kitchen smoke inhalation. This is something that we need support on. We as one little company, a family company, can't solve all of the problems in the world alone. We need people behind us and the support. So we thought, how are we going to rally our friends, our family, their friends, their family? Let's do a crowdfunding campaign. Let's speak to people. Let's tell them what the problems are. There's all these components that we can bring together by putting it online and using a platform like One Planet Crowd that has a really socially aware and environmentally aware audience. Let's speak to people and see what they think of it. And that was kind of our thinking behind crowdfunding. Also because then you can start producing. So if you get a big order in, you can actually get rolling. One Planet Crowd has been really supportive from the start. So Impact Hub, where we are now, is actually got a really great relationship with One Planet Crowd as well. It just meant that we could have a real personal connection with them. A lot of people helping us personally, getting in touch. Even now that the campaign is over, if they hear about anything that might be of interest to us, they get in touch with us and they go, hey guys, we talked to this person. We think that they'd be a really interesting connection to you. They were really accommodating. When we wanted to extend our campaign, they were like, right, let's do this together. We'll support you. And they helped put us out there, you know, they use their network as well. So it was a lot of kind of intense work, and the lead up to it was a lot of outreach, trying to talk to the press, trying to talk to the media, bloggers, you know, people like Greenpeace in the Netherlands retweeted us. We had a lot of people that were really happy to kind of use their network to help promote us as well. Kickstarter is quite a difficult platform in terms of there's so much on there and it's very techy. We were not entirely prepared to go global with it on a crowdfunding kind of level. I think in terms of nailing your message and making sure that you're telling people exactly what you want from them, we were so keen to share the story and why it's cool, and you know, all the problems that are surrounding it and how we can help people, and the Lesotho Orphans Project and our company and our family. And it's a lot more work than people realize. You have to make sure that you're so sure about what your message is. And we started out this little young company, family company, new product. We had to start from scratch and go, okay, what are we telling people? Try and limit the number of options that you give people to purchase. So if you are crowdfunding, if you have a list of 20, 30 things that people can buy, chances are reading that is too much of an effort already. So try and keep it to, I mean, between 5 and 8, I would say, is a sweet spot where it's really easy to say, this is what we want you to do, and here are some options for you to choose from. Try and not overcomplicate it.